welcome. Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, Instagram and friends in the Zoom room. Hello, and welcome to Wednesday afternoon, midday celestial communication meditation. Celestial communication meditations are an excellent way to improve our cardiovascular health, calm the nervous system. They're short and sweet practices that include flowing movements of our arms, hands, and fingers. I like to say mudras in motion. Where we are moving our hands, arms, and fingers in specific ways, choreographed movements that we repeat over and over again in a meditative way to change how we feel and to raise our energy as well, to increase our energy reserve, change how we feel, and calm the nervous system. It's just a really beautiful, gentle practice that we can drop into at any time. And this one, and most of them they only take 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the mantra we're moving to, or the affirmation that we are moving to. And today we are moving to the mantra Tantric HUD. And this is, HUD is spelled H-A-R. It's a Sanskrit mantra, and it's pronounced HUD. So it's spelled like har, but it's pronounced HUD. And you'll notice that when you chant HUD repetitively, the tip of your tongue does this little dance on the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. So your tip of your tongue will tap on the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. HUD, 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 HUD. Right? And that's this beautiful dance that we're getting to do with our tongue, and our tongue is tapping on the roof of our mouth, and it's hitting acupressure points on the roof of our mouth that are connected to the thyroid and parathyroid glands within the brain and within the throat. And what's wonderful about that is it gets the glands to secrete those feel-good hormones into your bloodstream, and it increases your energy reserve. Now, another wonderful thing that's happening when we chant HUD is these two lines of energy that are very important within our human body, within the practice of traditional Chinese medicine. They're called the conception vessel and the governing vessel. The conception vessel travels through the midline of the torso, and it has an extending line of energy that extends to the tip of our tongue. The governing vessel travels through the back, along our spine, wraps around the crown, and it has this extending line of energy that extends to the roof of our mouth behind our front teeth. So when we chant HUD, it's like we're connecting these two circuits of energy, these two very powerful circuits of energy that are quite honestly in charge of maintaining our energy. So our conception vessel stores excess yin energy for when our body needs it most, and our governing vessel contains that excess yang energy for when our body needs it most. So when we're flailing, or our nervous system is or we're anxious, or we're sad, or anything happens in life that kind of throws us off, our body taps into these energy reservoirs. The yin, the conception vessel, and the governing vessel, it taps into them to pull from them, to supply energy where our body and our mind and our emotions, where we need it most, right? And that is why Kundalini yoga and yoga in general is excellent for increasing our energy reserve. You may hear this often: we're increasing our energy reserve. This is what we're referring to, these two reservoirs of yin and yang energy, the opposing energies within our body that are being quite on it, like they're just being surged and nourished and filled with energy. And this mantra is so simple and yet so powerful in increasing our energy reserve because of that connection of those two circuits just by the tip of our tongue tapping on the roof of our mouth repetitively. And it's only a 5-minute meditation. And here's how it's going to start. First, let's talk about Tantric HUD. HUD, what it translates to. What is the translation? What are we singing? HUD translates to creative infinity. And this represents the infinite creative abilities of our own minds. We have the power to create, to sustain and to destroy our own belief systems at any time. So we create these elaborate stories in our minds, stories about other people, stories about ourselves, right? Stories about the world we live in. And and that's how our mind can create these stories, any story we want, right? We are creative creatures. Everyone is creative. And then we have the power to create these stories, and then we also have the power to sustain those stories for as long as we want to. We can sustain the story for as long as we want to. So if I have a story that I'm not good enough, I can sustain this story for my entire life, continuing to believe that I'm just not good enough, right? But I also have the power to destroy this belief system, this belief. I have the power to destroy that reality that I created for myself and start a new, completely new one, right? And this mantra is a reminder of our power and our control, the control that we have over our own mental state, right? And things happen, we get thrown off. We don't always have to be in this state of, full control and grace, right? We ebb and flow in and out of that all the time. But what's important is that we remember that we have that ability, that we have the ability to create, sustain, and destroy our own belief systems at any time. Okay? That we don't have to stay stuck in any particular belief about ourselves or the world we live in. All right? Reestablishing our faith in humanity and our faith in ourselves today, we'll chant Tantric HUD, and it's a pretty rapid mantra. And here's what we're going to do. For the start of this, your hands will be on our knees. We're in a comfortable seated position. You can be seated in a chair. You can sit in your bed. You can sit on your mat. And for the start, just to loosen up the spine in this celestial communication meditation, we'll round the spine back, tuck our chin in, and dip the crown down as if we're dipping our head into water. And then as we rise, we open through our heart and we lift to rise. And then we round again. And we just continue to round through the spine, dip our head down. This beautiful inundation of our spine, getting the spinal energy to circulate and also flexing and stretching through every vertebrae, right? And we do this for 1 minute as we chant HUD, 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 HUD. And then I will guide you to rise and sit up tall, lengthen through your spine, and then we'll bring our palms together in front of our heart. And then here's the movement as we chant HUD. HUD, we open up through our heart, round the spine forward slightly, palms face forward. HUD, hands come back to heart. HUD, we cross left thumb over right, Agni Mudra. The hands are together, left thumb over right like this, and then we bring that to the solar plexus and we kind of press in a little bit, a nice gentle pressure there. And Agni Mudra is on an angle, it's at an angle, so it kind of points up towards the sun. HUD, and then again, HUD, bring the hands back up and open up. HUD, 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 HUD. And we continue this for about 3 minutes, moving in this way. Eyes can stay open or you can choose to close your eyes as you move in this way. Tune into your spine, how you feel throughout your backside and your shoulders throughout this exercise. You don't have to arch the spine too far forward. Unless that feels great in your body, then do so. You can also just open up slightly through the heart and then bring the hands together and keep your elbows down and then slide easily like so. Okay, so you decide how far you want to take it at different times. Maybe the music inspires you and at sometimes you're really pumping through that spine, and maybe other times you're being more gentle with yourself. And then eventually we'll pause, and for that last minute of the mantra, our hands will come back to our lap and we'll continue those spinal inundations once again as we chant HUD. And what this is going to do is really get that energy that we built up to circulate through the spine. Also, it's going to release any tension that may have built up through this stretching and flexing and the strengthening of the shoulders and the strengthening of the upper back and the strengthening of the neck. Sometimes some tension can build up, and those final rolls through the spine will help release that, and you'll feel that gentle release of tension to close. Let's begin. So come into a nice comfortable seat. Hands just rested on your lap. First, let's open by rubbing our hands together. Let's open with one chant, one round of Om, the sound of the universe. Rub your hands together, create some heat. And you're welcome to chant along, or you can just listen as I chant. No big deal. Let's bring our hands together at heart center. And that's another thing about celestial communication meditation. If you're in a space where you can't chant right now, you're also welcome to just listen and move your body instead. Let's press our thumbs into the center of our chest. Allow your eyes to gently close. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And when you're ready, let's inhale deeply again. This time at the top, hold your breath. And as you hold your breath, lengthen through your spine. Sit up tall. And exhale. And let's do that one more time together. Now that we're sitting up nice and tall, let's inhale deeply again. Hold the breath once again, and then draw your navel back towards your spine. And exhale to release all of that. Beautiful. And on the next inhale, we'll chant Om. Take a deep breath in to begin. Om. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale deeply again. And exhale. And Satnam, welcome. Now let's begin. Hands come down to your knees, rested on your knees here. Nice lift through your spine, lift through the diaphragm, nice and gentle lift there. Nice and comfy seat. And let's begin. Round. Chin in, drop the crown. And rise. Hug, hug. Hud, 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 hud. Hands at heart center, press your thumbs into the center of your chest. And let's take a nice long deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Hold your breath for a moment. Feel the energy rise, rise, rise through your spine, to your crown, to your third eye, and exhale. And we'll close this practice with one round of long Satsnam. And you're welcome to join me or just listen. Let's take a deep breath in to close. Satnam. Truth is my identity. I am truth. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide today. The light in me deeply loves and honors